In 52 BC, in what is now France, one of the most important battles in ancient history was fought. The war was between the Romans led by Julius Caesar and the Gallic tribes led by a brave man named Vercingetorix. Caesar wanted to conquer Gaul for Rome. Vercingetorix wanted to save his people from Roman control. For years, Caesar and his army had been fighting in Gaul. They were winning battle after battle. But the Gallic tribes finally united under one strong leader, Vercingetorix. He knew the Roman army was strong, so he did not fight them directly. Instead, he burned his own towns, destroyed food, and blocked supplies. This is called scorched earth. He wanted to starve Caesar's army, but Caesar kept pushing forward. Then Vercingetorix and his 80,000 soldiers went to a high hill town called Alesia. He thought the Romans could not reach him there, but Caesar had a different idea. Instead of attacking, Caesar built a wall around the entire hill 18 kilometers long. It had ditches, spikes, wooden towers, and booby traps. Then Caesar built a second wall facing outward 21 kilometers long. This second wall was to stop Gallic reinforcements from attacking the Romans. It took Caesar's army about 3 weeks to build both walls. 50,000 Roman soldiers worked non-stop. It cost a huge amount of money. Thousands of trees were cut, iron nails were used, and food supplies had to be sent from far away. Now Caesar's army was stuck between two walls. Inside, 80,000 Gauls were trapped. Outside, help was coming. Vercingetorix's army stayed trapped for 1 full month, while the Romans waited. After weeks, a massive Gallic relief army of more than 200,000 soldiers arrived to break the siege. Now Caesar was in big danger. He had only 50,000 men. He was surrounded by two armies. 80,000 Gauls inside Alesia, over 200,000 Gauls outside. He was outnumbered more than 5 to 1. The relief army attacked first. Thousands of Gallic warriors rushed the Roman outer wall. They carried ladders and ropes. The Romans fought with bows, spears, stones, and catapults. They poured boiling water and used sharp spikes to stop the attackers. The next day, the Gauls changed tactics. They tried a night attack on the Roman wall. At the same time, Vercingetorix and his men attacked the inner wall from the hilltop. The Romans were caught in the middle. They had to fight in both directions, day and night. Some Roman soldiers did not sleep for days. Everyone fought: soldiers, engineers, even cooks. Then came the worst moment. The Gallic relief army found a weak point in the outer wall. Thousands of warriors broke through and started running into the Roman camp. Caesar saw it happening. He put on his bright red cloak so his men would see him in battle. He led his last reserve troops, Germanic horsemen, into the fight. The cavalry charged fast and hard, crashing into the Gallic line. They killed many, broke their attack, and forced them to run. The relief army was defeated. Now the Gauls inside Alesia had no hope. They had no food, no water, and no help. They had been surrounded for over 30 days. Vercingetorix, dressed in his finest armor, he rode down the hill alone, walked into the Roman camp, and surrendered to Caesar. He laid down his weapons. He did not fight anymore. Caesar won the Battle of Alesia. His army lost around 12,800 soldiers. The Gauls lost tens of thousands. Many were killed, many captured. Vercingetorix was taken prisoner. He was sent to Rome and kept for 6 years. Then he was paraded through the streets and executed. After Alesia, Gaul became part of the Roman Empire. The Gallic resistance was crushed. Caesar returned to Rome as a hero, but his power scared the Senate. A few years later, civil war broke out, and Caesar would become the first dictator of Rome. The Battle of Alesia was one of the most amazing victories in history. Caesar used his mind, not just his sword. It changed Gaul forever and started the fall of the Roman Republic. If you watch this video to the end, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Thanks for watching.